Hello there. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mark. This is Toast Dragon Fantasy, and welcome to my little corner that I like to call the Writer's Muse. Just my little corner of YouTube where I talk about my writing and all things writing. A little bit more calm, a little bit more, casual. I haven't posted a Writer's Muse video in about 30 years. So I'm sorry for that. Anyway, I guess I should introduce today's thought. I'm going to talk about saying goodbye to your babies, and what I mean by that is perhaps not what you're accustomed to when you hear that term. I think a lot of people will have heard the term killing off your babies, which is when you kill off the characters in your book that you've worked so hard to craft and lovingly poured your soul into these characters, and then you just kill them off. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about saying goodbye to your characters permanently. And I'm going to elaborate on that through the means of a story. So I started writing this project when I was 17 years old, and I'm still working on it today. And at the time when I started writing it, I obviously had visions of it being the next greatest thing. I thought it was the greatest story in the world. I thought, as any wide-eyed dreamer would, I thought it was the dog's genitals. And I kept with that project until I got the idea for my newest project, which is the story that I'm working on, or the set of books that I'm working on now, which is the Quins. If you do not know what these kind of shorthand terms are, check some of my other AuthorTube videos and there'll be more information about what these stories I'm on about. So just to make things easy, if I'm talking about Maddox, I'm talking about my 17-year-old project. If I'm talking about the Quins, I'm talking about my brand new project. So I was working on Maddox from 17 years old, thought it was the greatest thing in the world, and then I came across this Quins idea, and this Quins idea beat my Maddox idea in every department. It was more ambitious, it was more thorough, it was more, the lore was stronger, there was a more defined sort of magic system. Everything about it was better. And for a while I thought, oh, that's great, I've got two great ideas now, they're equally going to be sellable, they're both going to take the world by storm. Fast forward 3 years and I'm now in a position where I've come to realise that Maddox is just an inferior product. And as an adult, I've come to realise that if I'm capable of coming up with this new idea that's better than Maddox, hundreds of other people are going to come up with an idea that is better than Maddox. It's just the way of the world. And I myself have other book ideas that I'm so excited to start and so excited to explore, and it's pushing Maddox further and further down the list. And it took me a while to accept that, because here are my babies. Here are my characters that I have known since I was 17 years old, who I have put through the ringer, who I have drafted at least 3 times, and they may not see the light of day. There is a high chance that I need to say goodbye to those characters. This book that I thought was going to change my life isn't going to do that. And that's a tough thing for any person to come to terms with, and that's the point I'm trying to make with this video, is that I would suggest that most successful authors didn't sell their first idea. They didn't even publish their first idea. Their first idea probably got rejected until they came up with a better idea. And this is not me trying to asperge on any dreams or anything like that. It's just me being my very pragmatic, realist self and accepting that Maddox probably won't make it, but the Quins might. If you absolutely believe in your very first idea, by all means you go for it, you follow it, you pursue it. It may well come off for you. Of course, there's no right or wrong answer to this. It may well come off for you. All I will say is that as you get older, new ideas will arrive. No matter what walk of life you end up in, no matter what circumstances life throws your way, if you have a creative mind, new stories will develop. You will get new ideas, and they will be equally as stimulating, equally as intriguing as your babies are. Your current stories are. I am going to carry on writing the Maddox stories no matter what, because I want to see his story finished. But they will not take priority when it comes to me pursuing publication, I don't think. And even saying that out loud now is sad, really. But on the flip side, my Quinn stories are the ones that will go for, I will push for publication, and I'm working very hard on them every day pretty much. So yeah, that's about it really. Let me know in the comments what you think about this topic. If you liked this video, please do not hesitate to give it a thumbs up, because that will tell me how well this as done. If you are new to the channel and you've only just discovered me today, check out some of my other videos. And if they entertain you as well, subscribe to the channel and you will be notified when more booktube, authortube and skit type content come your way. That is all I have time for you today, so with that being said, my name is Mark, this is Toast Dragon Fantasy, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Goodbye.